Welcome to another video. So I'm a big believer in setting goals for motivation. I believe you can achieve big things without setting goals, but if you're very specific with goal setting, then it makes that process so much easier. So in this video, I'm just going to talk you through my goals going forward into 2020 and what do I want to achieve. Before I go any further with this video, I just want to let you know that I've been working a little bit on my website. I like to write a few blogs on there, and I wrote a blog a while back specifically about goal setting. So if you want to delve into the subject of goal setting a bit more after watching this video, check the link in the description and have a read and see what you think. And I want to thank the new subscribers that have joined the channel and shown me a lot of love for my OCR World Champs video. That meant a lot, so thank you. And if you're not a subscriber and you like the sound of some of the goals that I talk about in this video and you want to follow along, want to follow my journey, then hit the subscribe button. All right, let's get on with this. So Tony Robbins once said that setting a goal is the first step to making something invisible become visible. So I quite like that, and this is going to be my first step to making some of my goals for next year become visible, and I'm doing it in front of you guys, sharing it with you guys, which is also going to make me accountable, which is quite scary, because my first big goal of next year is I'd like to run a sub 3-hour marathon. It's quite a scary goal. It's going to take quite a lot of work, but I have my sights set on a spring marathon, April-May time. I haven't signed up to the actual marathon I'm going to do yet, but yeah, I'm going to run sub 3 hours. And I'm talking from the point of view of someone who's only ever done one marathon before, and it was about a year and a half ago on a very, very hot May bank holiday, something like 28 degrees, and I was probably I think I was in 3:10, 3:15 shape, and I ran 3:50. So there's work to be done, but I've got about 24 weeks to achieve this goal, so I'm confident, and if I put the work in, I'll get there. You may have heard of the acronym SMART when setting goals, and it's something I quite like to use. So the S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, so I want to run a sub 3-hour marathon. That's quite specific and measurable. The A stands for achievable. This is where the SMART acronym kind of can sometimes get a little bit of criticism, because it can mean people don't set big goals, and I also am a big believer in setting big, sometimes huge goals that are maybe on the edge of being achievable. And perhaps a sub 3-hour marathon is a very, very big goal for me, but that's great. That's what pushes me out of my comfort zone. The R stands for relevant. I mean, a sub 3-hour marathon for someone who loves exercising, who loves sharing his challenges, is a pretty relevant goal. People run marathons to run personal bests. It's quite relevant. And T stands for time bound. I've got about 24 weeks, so I can set my training plan specifically to achieve this goal. So yeah, quite excited about it, nervous about it. I've been hovering over that pay button on the marathon's websites, but this is now going to make me accountable, so it's going to happen. Obviously, in order to achieve that goal, I need to have a specific tailored program. The big thing for me is I'm going to have to try and stay injury free. My weekly mileage is going to have to be quite high, so I'm going to have to be making sure my recovery is on point. I need to make sure my mobility is on point. Got some quite tight hamstrings. They've caused me some issues in the past with my back, with my knees, so I need to be careful. I need to make sure that my body is in tip-top shape. So en route to that, I want to also run a sub 1 hour 25 half marathon. My PB at the moment is something like 1:26:50, something like that. And that half marathon is going to take place at the end of January. So yeah, that's my first stepping stone to my sub 3-hour marathon. And those of you who followed me because of my obstacle course racing, don't worry, it's still going to be plenty of obstacle course racing going on next year. My first obstacle course race is going to be in April. I'm doing a Spartan Beast, so that's why I'm not quite sure yet which marathon I'm going to do, because I want it to fit in with my Spartan Beast, because I've got big goals for my Spartan Beasts. My Spartan races next year. I want to be very competitive in the age group races, perhaps get a podium, we'll see. But yeah, they are my goals, guys. Let me know what you think. What goals have you got into next year? However big they are, just, yeah, good luck. And I'm just out here on a nice easy run today. It's pretty cold, bit of a miserable classic autumn day in the UK, but there's still a lot to appreciate. Beautiful colours, very, very fresh air, slightly cold. Wearing a winter base layer for the first time in a long time. But yeah, I'm just going to finish this video with a little montage of the autumn scenery. All right, cheers for joining me. Happy training.